The quiet morning holds your name, though miles don't look the same. Some hearts travel without feet, and mine finds you in every beat. The city wakes without your touch, but missing you never hurts too much, because love doesn't fade with space. It lingers in familiar grace. I pour my coffee, think of you, and somehow it feels like morning for two. No distance strong enough to break the warmth that every memory makes. Close at heart, even far away. Love doesn't travel, it stays through screens and calls, through nights and days. We still meet in gentle ways. No goodbye ever makes me sway. You're close at heart, even far away. You laugh through the speaker light, and suddenly the world feels right. I touch the pillow on my side, pretending time forgot the divide. No longing sharp enough to sever a bond we're building to last forever. You prove that distance can be kind when love is strong and safe in mind. Close at heart, even far away. You're still the calm I crave. Through quiet talks, through goofy play, you brighten my everyday. Nothing missing, I trade today. You're close at heart, even far away. I count the weeks, you count the days, yet both of us stay in the haze of knowing soon we'll meet again. The love already keeps us then. The miles can stretch but never change, the way our souls stay in exchange. You're never gone, you're just not near, and still I feel you crystal clear. Close at heart, even far away. You never really leave. Through smallest words, through things we say, we teach each other how to breathe. Every second reminds me anyway. You're close at heart, even far away. Sometimes I wish the nights were short and time could bend itself to court the moment when our hands align. But even waiting feels divine, because loving you is never pain. It's sunshine promised after rain. Distance tests the weak, not the true. That's why nothing shakes me with you. Close at heart, even far away. You're still my sweetest place. Through busy hours, through skies of gray, your warmth I always trace. Every mile learns it must obey. You're close at heart, even far away. Sometimes I wish the nights were short and time could bend itself to court the moment when our hands align. But even waiting feels divine, because loving you is never pain. It's sunshine promised after rain. Distance tests the weak, not the true. That's why nothing shakes me with you. Close at heart, even far away. We're never out of sync. Through whispered dreams, through words we're steady. Hold tighter when we think. Miles only challenge those who stray, but us, we stay even far away. One day we'll laugh about this time, how distance tried but failed to climb. How love that's steady doesn't break, no matter what the miles take. And every night I fall asleep to secrets it's only your heart keeps. Love isn't measured by who's near, but by who still chooses to stay here. Close that heart, even far away, there's nothing left to prove. Through shifting days, through life's ballet, our love refuses to move. The miles can change the map, but never sway your close. That heart, even far away. And when the future meets our skin and every journey ends within, we'll fall asleep the closer way. No screens, no flights, no more delay. But even then I'll still recall how we were close without the fall. Because you don't leave when you're not you. Distance starts spilling. Close that heart, even far away. That's how we learn to stay. Through missing hours, through wishes made, we found a sweeter way. Love didn't need to beg or pray. We chose to stay even far away. Some loves need touch to survive. Ours stayed warm and alive. Some loves get weak when apart. Ours grew hard to hard drive. Close that heart, even far away. The distance had no claim. Through every call, through every day, love whispered just the same. No mile could ever keep at bay a heart that knows its way. The world moves fast, but love will stay. Close that heart. I've lived in many places, but only one ever feels like rest. The way you say my name, softly like a place to stay. The nights are quiet where I am, but silence isn't something I fear. Because every time you call my name, it feels like home appears. I don't need streets or city lights, just the comfort of your voice at night. You don't touch me, yet you hold me. That's how I know I'm home. You're my home across the distance, past borders, time and maps, where love doesn't need resistance. And my heartbeat always snaps back to you, no matter the instance. You're my home across the distance. You laugh and suddenly I'm safe. No matter where I lay awake, it's not the place that keeps me warm. It's you in every shape and form. 1,000 miles can't redefine a heart that already chose to align. I don't go home, I return to you every time I need the truth. You're my home across the distance, the one the world can't move. Through static calls, through cold resistance, your warmth is always proof that love can cross any existing mile and still stay insisting. I see you in the quiet hours, in blooming thoughts like gentle flowers. You turn the lonely into peace, the heavy storms into release. Some hearts wander, some hearts roam, but mine chose you as its only home. Home isn't built, it's found in the warmth that keeps you sound. You're my home across the distance, where I lay my tired mind. Through every call and collapse the way two souls fold into one. No matter where their bodies run, travel doesn't make us stray, it brings our hearts back anyway. You don't ask for my return, you make my heart choose it. You're my home across the distance, a haven without keys, where safety isn't resistance, just warmth that lets me breathe. I'd cross the world without assistance, because love is my existence. I won't pretend that miles are small, but love isn't measured by them at all. What matters isn't where we sleep, it's where our promises run deep. And every time I think of you, I live inside something true. And yours doesn't trap me, it frees me to belong. You're my home across the distance, through every night and dawn. No space can build resistance to where my heart is drawn. The world might move with no assistance, but love remains persistent. One day we'll share the same address, no screens, no calls, no emptiness. But even now, before that day, I'm already home in every way, because love doesn't wait for a place, it lives in feeling, time and grace. And even when the miles fade, my heart will stay where it stayed. You're my home across the distance, the peace I carry inside, through every storm and every instance. You're the calm that doesn't hide, love doesn't stop for circumstance, it's faith in our existence. When ages softened every line, and years have crossed both yours and mine, we'll smile remembering how we proved that love doesn't need to move. We didn't wait to feel complete, we were home in every heartbeat. We didn't fall, we stayed in distance, just a fade. You're my home across the distance, even when time grows slow. Through fading strength, through every instance, you'll still be where I go. Not a place, not a space, but existence. You're home, and I will know. Some hearts belong to cities, mine belongs to you. Some homes are walls and keys, mine is every I love you. You're my home across the distance, the one that time can't bend. From first hello to last existence, you're home from start to end. The world is wide, but love is small, and you're my home through it all. Some loves fade when distance grows, ours just learns new ways to glow. The days stretch long without your face, but none nothing feels out of place. Your love is steady in my mind, the safest rhythm I can find. Even when we're far apart, I never worry for my heart, because loyalty doesn't ache, it breathes. Still ours, no matter the miles. The world can't dim what we feel, through calls and dreams, through waiting a while. Our love stays calm and real. Nothing breaks, nothing bends, it just smiles. Still ours, no matter the miles. You fill my days without being near, not with longing but with cheer. I don't count kilometers flown, because somehow you feel grown into every part of me that knows what love is meant to be. Distance only strengthens those who choose each other more than close. Still ours, no matter the miles. No distance can compete. Through little jokes, through sleepy smiles, you make my life complete. Even waiting turns into warm styles. Still ours, no matter the miles. People say far love is hard, but ours was never on guard. Trust didn't come from fear or doubt, it flowed from knowing inside out. We don't hold tight from desperation, we stay close out of admiration. I don't hope you'll stay, I know you will. Still ours, no matter the miles. Love doesn't ask for proof. Through every plan, through lifestyle trials, we stand beneath one roof. Not built of walls, but loyal style. Still ours, no matter the miles. I don't rush the days ahead, I don't fear the path we tread, because even when life pulls us far, you're still my favorite star. Distance couldn't dare divide a love so warm, so satisfied. We don't fight for reassurance, we live in quiet endurance. Still ours, no matter the miles. Love doesn't lose its flame. Through shifting plans, through changing files, the warmth remains the same. Loyalty written in gentle style. Still ours, no matter the miles. I don't rush the days ahead, I don't fear the path we tread, because even when life pulls us far, you're still my favorite star. Distance couldn't dare divide a love so warm, so satisfied. We don't fight for reassurance, we live in quiet endurance. Still ours, no matter the miles. It's never loose, it's when through crowded days, through changing files, we'll meet and laugh again. Love doesn't break, it reconciles. Still ours, no matter the miles. One day soon we'll close the gap, but even now we overlap. You and my mornings, me and your night, hearts aligned in shared daylight. Distance speaks but never wins, not when love begins within. Patience isn't waiting, it's trusting. Still ours, no matter the miles. It's never if, it's when. Deep love never needs disguise. Even silence feels like care, because loyalty lives everywhere. We don't cling, we choose each day in our own soft, steady way. Distance only matters to those who dare. Don't apologize. Deep love never needs disguise. Even silence feels like care, because loyalty lives everywhere. We don't cling, we choose each day in our own soft, steady way. The mouse who loves. Knows where it should end, right back to you. Some days I wake in different towns, new sights, new steps, new ups and downs. But even when the world feels new, my heart remembers only you. No matter how the miles unfold, your warmth is where my feelings hold. Doesn't stay behind, it follows. Love travels back to you through every sky I chase. No matter where my story moves, you're still my resting place. Across the world, across the view, my love travels back to you, to you. I see you smiling, passing lights, your voice in quiet late night flights. You're in the songs the city plays, you're in the calm of busy days. I don't come home because I should, I come back because it feels good. Distance doesn't make me roam, it reminds me where I call home. Love travels back to you through every road I take. No matter what I run into, I never lose our stake. The world might shift its avenue, but love travels back to you. Some people fear the time apart, but separation doesn't shake my heart, because love was never just a touch. It's knowing someone cares this much. I don't worry when I go far, your trust stays steady where you are. You don't ask me to return, you let love choose its turn. Love travels back to you with every step I climb. No matter where the seasons move, you're constant, safe, sublime. Distance just proves what's true. Love travels back to you. Sometimes the nights are loud with plans and life rushes faster than I can. But even when I lose my breath, our bond never feels at risk of death, because nothing scattered ever stays, but what's real finds its way. I don't hope the miles shrink, I trust the thread we pain. We just learn love through gentle strain. Not every journey is goodbye. Some journeys just clarify. We never feared the space. We trusted in the base. Love travels back to you through every turn and year. No matter who the crowd belongs to, you stay my ear in a light. Wandering heart could misconstrue. Love travels back to you. When age softens everything we know, and footsteps start to slow, I'll still adore the simple truth. My life was shaped around our youth, not by staying in one place, but by choosing the same fate. The miles had limits, but our love didn't. Love travels back to you even when time grows thin. Through tender years and quiet views, you're where my roads begin. Not once but but something grew. Love travels back to you. Wherever hearts are free to choose, yours is the one, mine never elusive. Love travels back to you across all that ever changes. Connection doesn't measure distance, it simply rearranges. Whatever I do, wherever I go, love always finds its way back to you. Back to you. Back to you. Back to you. You never rush my footsteps, you just leave the light on. Like you know I'm already on my way home. Some days I take the longer route, lost in dreams of things I chase about. But even when the hours slip, your love never loses grip. You don't call to pull me near. You trust I'll always reappear. Real love doesn't demand, it understands. The way you wait for me is love without a cage. No pressure there, no fear to see, just come through every stage. You never ask who I'll choose to be, you simply wait for me. You don't count minutes on the clock, you don't panic when life blocks. You breathe like someone who just knows how steady a shared heartbeat goes. Your patience never feels like pain, it's sunlight after gentle rain. You don't wait because you're scared, you wait because you're sure. The way you wait for me is faith in quiet form. No guilt, no force, no plea, just a love that stays warm. You don't need chains or guarantee, you simply wait for me. Some people chase love desperately, our fate. You show me that love can rest and still be strong. The way you wait for me teaches love without fear. Not needing proof, not needing plea, just knowing I'll be here. That's why my heart comes back so easily, because you wait for me. You don't worry, I'll forget. You don't get tangled in regret. You don't check the world to see if love has changed its loyalty, because what we have speaks loud and true, and distance can't undo. Waiting doesn't mean you're gone, it means you're still the one. The way you wait for me is gentle, full of grace. No rules, no guard, no jealousy, just a safe and sacred place. You never force, you just believe. You simply wait for me. You don't worry, I'll forget. You don't get tangled in regret. You don't check the world to see if love has changed its loyalty, because what we have speaks loud and true, and distance can't undo. Waiting doesn't mean you're gone, it means you see through me. The way you wait for me is why my heart stays short. Not because you're holding tight, but because your love is pure. I never doubt where I should be. You simply wait for me. Even if life calls me far again, through busy weeks and shifting rain, your voice stays warm, never afraid, never counting what is paid. Your love like someone who just knows that connection never goes. Loyalty doesn't cling, it trusts. The way you wait for me keeps every mile at ease. No storm, no world could disagree with something built like peace. I come home with soft certainty, because you wait for me. Someday when memories turn to gray and distance lives in yesterday, I'll still remember how you stayed without ever asking to be repaid. You didn't wait because you were lonely, you waited because I was your only. Time will soften everything, but not that. The way you wait for me is the love I'll always keep. Through every year, through history, through waking hours and sleep. Even when we're old and free, you'll still wait for me. Some hearts wait to be saved, yours waits because it's brave. The way you wait for me doesn't pull, it lets me be. And that's the reason endlessly my heart returns so easily. You don't wait to hold me, you wait because I'm already yours. We don't rush to match the beat, we just find each other in it. Some days I move a little fast. You go gentle, slow and vast, but somehow we still meet halfway, even when life pulls us a different way. No pressure, no demand, no race, just falling in step with grace. We don't force the rhythm, we grow into it. Two hearts, one rhythm, even miles apart. No matter where the days take us, we meet at the quiet part. No need to time or check the system. We're already two hearts, one rhythm. You like mornings full of light. I find comfort late at night. Still you hold my restless tone, and I soften into your own. Harmony doesn't mean the same. It means choosing love over blame. We don't bend to fit, we sink because we care. Two hearts, one rhythm, even when life's loud. Through busy weeks, through shifting pace, we still find common ground. No world can mute what we have written. We're steady, two hearts, one rhythm. We don't panic when we drift, we trust the natural shift. Some days you lead, some days I follow, and some days the silence feels mellow. We don't count who gave or who tried, we just land on the same side. Love isn't perfect timing, it's perfect understanding. Two hearts, one rhythm, moving without fear, through highs and lows, through space and time. We still end up right here, no doubt, no chase, no algorithm, just true. Two hearts, one rhythm. If work takes you to another place, I still feel safe in your space. If I disappear into my dreams, you stay calm and let it be. Love isn't holding tighter, it's listening lighter. That's why we never lose the pace, we never rush the race. Two hearts, one rhythm, quiet, soft, aligned. No matter what the world demands, we follow what we find. Every moment fits the prism, we remain two hearts, one rhythm. One day we'll share the same routine, the same sunrise, the same slow scene. But even now, while life divides, we still move in parallel tides. Distance can't distort the beat of hearts that always meet. Together isn't where we stand, it's where we keep returning. Two hearts, one rhythm, even in delay, through changing plans, through years of growth. We love the steady way, no broken tempo, no schism, still strong. Two hearts, one rhythm. If someday life gets tough and loud, if doubts come creeping through the crowd, we won't break, we'll just breathe slow and find the pace we already know. Because patience is our melody, not urgency. The rhythm doesn't leave, it waits. morning doesn't ask where you are, it just brings you back to me. You see the sunlight before I do. Your morning always starts sooner too. But somehow when the soft light hits, I feel like our worlds briefly fit. Two places, one golden thread, the same warmth over both our beds. Distance can't block the light, love finds its own way in. We meet in every sunrise, even when we're far. The morning calls your memory right into where we are. No matter how the moments rise, we meet in every sunrise. You tell me how your coffee tastes, I smile and pour mine at my pace. Different hours, different scenes, yet somehow the feeling leans toward us sitting close again. Warmth without the need to explain. We don't need to share a place to share the same embrace. We meet in every sunrise, soft and incomplete, yet perfectly enough to keep our hearts in gentle beat. The light reminds what never dies. We meet in every sunrise. Some say distance weakens love, but they don't know what we're made of. Our bond doesn't fade with time, it settles deep, calm and sublime. The morning glow across the room turns absence into gentle bloom. Love is not until we're near, love is even when we're not. We meet in every sunrise, through quiet golden sight. No matter how the world divides, the warmth still finds us right across the sky where distance lies. We meet in every sunrise. Sometimes I wake before the light, thinking of you without a fight. Redo that doesn't hurt at all, just soft enough to make me fall in love again with everything you are, without demanding anything. Missing you isn't heavy, it's gentle like breath. We meet in every sunrise, without needing to be told. Through sleepy eyes and lazy smiles, our hearts stay pure and bold. Love doesn't mask or dramatize. We meet in every sunrise. One day we'll share the same dawn glow, the same slow hours, the same tempo. And when that day comes into view, I'll still remember mornings new. How to stitch our hearts as one before our distance was undone. We didn't wait to be together, we were together while we waited. We meet in every sunrise, even before we touch. Through early calls, through quiet skies, I never needed much, just knowing distance never tries to stop our morning sunrise. If someday life pulls us apart again, if work demands the roads begin, I won't worry or rewind. You're already stitched into my mind. The sunlight always finds a way to pull your warmth into my day. Nothing that's real gets lost, it adapts. We meet in every sunrise, in ways no map can fight. Through noisy days, through travel highs, your love still holds me tight. Morning proves what time implies. We meet in every sunrise. When age has softened every bone and memories turn to gentle tone, we'll watch the sunrise side by side. No distance left for love to hide, but still we'll say with quiet pride, even apart you were my light. The sun will fade someday, but not us. We meet in every sunrise, from now until time's end. Through every life, through every sky, you'll be my closest friend. Even if days are goodbyes, we'll meet in every sunrise. The sun goes everywhere, that's why love can too. We meet in every sunrise, not by chance, but choice. Love echoes across the light in the memory of your voice. Every morning proves we rise together in every sunrise. The day begins, and somehow you're already here. Home isn't always a place. Sometimes it's a voice that knows your name. It doesn't matter where I am, a hotel room or quiet tram. The moment that your voice appears, the world loses all its fears. You say hi and suddenly every worry loosens free. I don't need the lights of home, just the sound of you. Your voice feels like coming home, even when I'm far. Like I never left, like I belong. No matter where we are, the world fades out, I'm not alone. Your voice feels like coming home. You tell me how your morning went, and somehow every word feels sent. Like pillows wrapped around my heart, comfort without touch or art. I don't need to see your face, your voice already fills the space. This distance doesn't separate, silence does, and we never let it. Your voice feels like coming home through every screen and call. Just a minute makes me whole, no doubt, no fear at all. Warm and familiar down to the bone. Your voice feels like coming home. Some people need the perfect scene, roses, plans, or something clean. But we just talk about our day, and somehow love finds its own way. Nothing staged, nothing styled, just comfort deep and mild. Love isn't loud, it's familiar. Your voice feels like coming home in the simplest tone you make. Even laughter on the phone heals whatever starts to ache. Even miles can't overthrow the peace that your voice lets grow. Sometimes we talk about nothing, and somehow it still means something. A sigh, a hum, a it's all the love we ever spoke. Because connection isn't words, it's presence that stays heard. You don't call to hold me tight, you call to make the world light. Your voice feels like coming home, even when the day is rough. I don't need help, I don't need more, just hearing you is enough. It's my refuge, soft and known. Your voice feels like coming home. One day I won't need a screen, distance won't sit in between. I'll hear your voice a step away, not halfway through the day. But even when that future comes, I'll still remember where it's from. Home didn't wait for the future, it already lived in the sound. Your voice feels like coming home, and someday we'll share a room. But even now, until that time, the warmth outshines the gloom. The world can move, love's already grown. Your voice feels like coming home. If ever life gets loud again, if stress pulls harder than it's been, just say my name the way you do, and everything will fall back through. Because comfort doesn't need a place, just someone who knows your space. Home is the sound we answer to, not the walls around us. Your voice feels like coming home in ways I can't explain. It doesn't rush, it doesn't roam, it softens every strain. Even apart, I'm never alone. Your voice feels like coming home. When years have softened every edge, and time brings us to a calmer stage, we'll still talk about our day, only closer in the same doorway. And I'll smile remembering when your voice brought me home again. Home wasn't later, it was always you. Your voice feels like coming home, from first hello to old. Through every path, through every year, your warmth has always held. Not a place, not a time, but a tone. Your voice will always be home. When years have softened every edge, and time brings us to a calmer stage, we'll still talk about our day, only closer in the same doorway. And I'll smile remembering when your voice brought me home again. Home wasn't later, it was always you. Your voice feels like coming home, from first hello to old. Through every path, through every you, your warmth has always held. Not a place, not a time, but a tone. Your voice will always be home. When years have softened every edge, and time brings us to a calmer stage, we'll still talk about our day, only closer in the same doorway. And I'll smile remembering when your voice brought me home again. Home wasn't later, it was always you.
Miles can count the space between bodies, but nothing in this world can count the space between souls.
The maps say you're far tonight, but nothing about that feels right. Because even with the miles so wide, still feel you on my side. The numbers don't match what I feel. They can't measure what is real. Distance is about location. Closeness is about connection. We're closer than distance can measure, no matter what the maps might show. Hearts don't follow roads or numbers. They go where they already know. And mine stays warm through every pressure. We're closer than distance can measure. I don't need a countdown clock or the exact time your footsteps walk, because closeness isn't days to go. It's comfort that we already know. I don't miss you with despair. I feel you like you're already there. Being far doesn't make us apart. Only doubt could do that, and we don't doubt. We're closer than distance can measure, more than miles can estimate. Through every shift and every treasure, love doesn't hesitate. Some hearts weaken, ours grows fresher. We're closer than distance can measure. Ooh. Some days your world is loud and bright, while mine is quiet through the night. But somehow through the noise and hush, we never fall out of touch, because closeness isn't time we spend. It's knowing we remain till the end. Space can't break what stays in place inside the heart. We're closer than distance can measure, in ways no number finds. Through tired days and messy pressure, we rest in loyal minds. No distance wins when love is fresher. We're closer than distance can measure. Some people cling when they're afraid, but our connection never fades. We don't chase love to make it stay. It stays because it finds its way. No fear, no rush, no second guess. Love lives here without excess. Closeness isn't holding tight, it's knowing you're safe, even out of sight. We're closer than distance can measure, even when our schedules fight. Through busy times and lost leisure, we still feel just right. Nothing weakens something this pure. We're closer than distance can measure. Some people cling when they're afraid, but our connection never fades. We don't chase love to make it stay. It stays because it finds its way. No fear, no rush, no second guess. Love lives here without excess. Closeness isn't holding tight, it's knowing you're safe, even out of sight. Someday the miles will fall away, and morning won't steal you today. But even when we share one space, I'll remember this quiet grace. That love didn't wait to start, it lived from heart to heart. We didn't wait to be together, we were together while we waited. We're closer than distance can measure, even before we touch. Through glowing screens and silly chatter, we never ask for much, just certainty that doesn't pressure. We're closer than distance can measure. If someday time divides again and life expands beyond our den, I won't be scared of space or days. Love already knows its ways, because closeness isn't where we stand, each other's hands, even without touching. Love that's real doesn't fade, it adapts. We're closer than distance can measure, no matter how the world might spin. Through changes, big or quiet weather, we stay soft deep within. Connection isn't luck or pleasure. We're closer than distance can measure. When ages turn, the world slow, and memories soften as they go. We'll smile about the time we learned that closeness can't be earned. It simply happens when love is true, and mine always lived in you. The miles were loud, but our hearts were louder. You're closer than distance can measure. From you through every year, through separation, through reunion, love always stayed right here. Not one goodbye could ever sever. We're closer than distance can measure. People measure distance in miles, we measure it in devotion. We're closer than distance can measure, because closeness isn't where, it's who. The world is wide, but we're already side by side.
Some love stay behind, yours walks beside me.
Pack my bags and catch the train, another journey, new terrain. But even when the world feels wide, you're still walking by my side. I don't leave you when I roam, you travel with me like home. Your love isn't a place, it's a presence. Wherever I go, you're with me. In every breath I take, through busy streets, through quiet nights, through choices I must make. I don't need to ask or plead, you're simply with me. Wherever I go.
Your life stays tucked inside my mind. Your calm is something I still find. You encourage me without a word, strongest love I've ever heard. You don't need to take control, you're just part of who I am as whole. Love doesn't follow, it adapts beneath.
Wherever I go, you're with me. Through every open door, and every risk, and every hope. You're what I'm reaching for, not holding tight, just setting free. And still, you're with me. Wherever I go.
Some people leave love at home, afraid to mix it with the unknown. But you let me chase the things I seek, strong enough to not feel weak.
You don't fear the world outside, you trust the love we hold inside.
Loyalty isn't limiting, it's liberating.
Wherever I go, you're with me. Not by force, but by choice. You don't need to cling or call, I hear you in my voice. Confidence, not jealousy. And so, you're with me wherever I go. When things get hard and days go wrong, your memory makes me strong. Not because I need saving, but because love keeps me braving. You're not my anchor holding me still, you're my wind that lifts my will.
Love doesn't pull someone back, it pushes them forward.
Wherever I go, you're with me. And everything I do, every win and every loss, still leads me back to you. I don't chase love, love chases me. Because you're with me. Wherever I go.
When things get hard and days go wrong, your memory makes me strong. Not because I need saving, but because love keeps me braving.
You're not my anchor holding me still. You're my wind that lifts my will.
Love doesn't pull someone back, it pushes them forward.
Wherever I go, you're with me. And everything I do, every win and every loss, still leads me back to you. I don't chase love, love chases me. Because you're with me.
One day my path will lead me home, back to the place where hearts don't roam. But even then I'll look around and smile at everything I found. Not alone, not guided blind, but with your footsteps in my mind.
We were waiting to be together, we were together the whole way. Wherever I go, you're with me. Until the miles are raced, and someday soon life will align our dreams into one place. But even then, no one could disagree. You've been, you're with me. Wherever I go. If someday life splits paths again, two journeys start where one had been. I won't be scared to lose your hand. Love doesn't bow to circumstance. You're not a shadow on my trail. You're the warmth that never fails. Love that lasts isn't fragile, it adapts. Wherever I go, you're with me. Whether close or far away, through shifting jobs, through sudden change, our bond will always stay. The world can move unpredictably, but still you're with me. Wherever I go. When time has carried all our youth and life has settled into truth, we'll laugh about the journeys flown, about all the places we have known. Not apart, but side by side, even when the miles tried. We were never separate, just temporarily spaced. Wherever I go, you're with me. And every soul and skin, from young to old, from start to end, you've always lived within. No map, no road could disagree. You've been, you with me. Wherever I go. Some people find love and stop. We found love and kept going. Wherever I go, you're with me. Not as a promise, but as truth. I walk the world, but my heart walks with you. Distance moves, but love doesn't. Some days the miles stretch long and wide, like endless roads on either side. But even when the map looks tough, love still whispers, this is enough. Nothing shifts inside my chest. You're still the person I love best. Distance changes where we are, but never who we are. The miles never change us, no matter how far we go. They test the world around us, but not the love we know. Through days apart, or days we miss, The miles never change us. You don't ask if I still care. You already feel it everywhere. I don't ask if you'll remain. Your loyalty is always plain. Some hearts shake when they're apart, but ours grows deeper, heart to heart. Trust is not questioned, it is lived. The miles never change us, not even by a trace. You still feel like my safest hug, even without embrace. Other bonds might slip or fuss, but miles never change us. Time zones steal our afternoons, but love adjusts like shifting moons. Sometimes we text, sometimes we call, but nothing feels too little or small, because love doesn't count the hours. It counts the truth that's ours. Closeness isn't measured by minutes, but by meaning. The miles never change us, even when silence lands, because silence isn't distance when love already understands. We never crumble under fuss. The miles never change. People think long distance hurts, but not when the loyalty asserts. We don't act scared, we don't pretend, we just hold on without defense. There's no fear of being replaced. Your love is something deeply traced. Some hearts wait in fear, ours waits in certainty. The miles never change us, because love does not compete. The world can try to shake us, but it never finds defeat. Where others panic or discuss, the miles never change us. One day we'll close the gap for good, wake up in the same neighborhood. But even before that day is real, I'm already home in how we feel. We didn't pause love for the future, we lived it in the now. Reunion won't make us whole, we're already whole. The miles never change us, they only prove how strong. Through waiting seasons, busy years, we've loved each other long. No distance wins, no cracks discussed. The miles never change us. If someday life divides again, if travel calls or dreams begin, you won't fear I'll disappear. My love doesn't fade with the year, because time pulls on the body, not on the soul. You don't cling, you believe. The miles never change us, no matter how life bends. Through shifting paths and grown-up plans, our bond never ends. Constant through every shift and rush, the miles never change us. When age has mellowed every sound and slower footsteps hit the ground, turning gray. Through a decade full of everything, we still chose each other every day. Some love fades, ours always was unchanged by the miles between us. Distance can change the route, but never the destination. The miles never change us, because nothing real needs protection to survive. You're still here. Far or near, you're still here. You don't need to touch my hands for me to feel held. Some nights the world is heavy and sleep won't come already. But even without you in the room, your voice clears every gloom. You don't tell me to be strong, you just let me belong. Comfort isn't company, it's safety. You hold me when we're apart, without a touch or sound. You wrap your warmth around my heart, even when you're not around. No arms, no hands, just heart to heart. You hold me when we're apart. I don't need to hear I'm here. Your presence lives inside my fear. You don't call me with commands, you steady me with who you are. Even distance turns gentle when love is sentimental. You don't ask me not to fall, you stand near enough to catch me. You hold me when we're apart, through every crowded day. Just knowing I live in your heart keeps every storm away. Your love is quiet, real and smart. You hold me when we're apart. You don't ask for proof or signs, you trust the space between the lines. You stay steady without doubt, and that's love people never talk about. Not fire, not rush, not force, just peace with no remorse. Some loves grip too hard, yours just holds right. You hold me when we're apart, in the way you let me grow, in the way you never cage my heart, but still make it feel known. Even silence warms every part. You hold me when we're apart. If my day is rough and long, you don't jump to fix what's wrong. You just listen without trying to turn my tide into shining. That's how I know I'm safe. Not safe, but understood. Being held isn't being rescued, it's being seen. You hold me when we're apart, in every simple word. Not loud or grand, not playing a part, just quietly reassured. You don't control, you love with art. You hold me when we're apart. If my day is rough and long, you don't leave, but understood. Being held isn't being rescued, it's being seen. You hold me when we're apart, in every simple word, not loud or grand, not playing a part, just quietly reassured. You don't control, you love with our you. Hold me when we're apart. One day I'll fall asleep beside you, not the phone beside my pillow. No time zones, no flights, no screens, just steady breath and familiar scenes. And somehow I'll remember then you held me long before that end. Closeness didn't wait for touch, it happened anyway. You hold me when we're apart, already deep and true. And when we meet again in body, my soul will still choose you. Reunion isn't when love starts. You held me from the start. If life pulls our paths again, if busy weeks return like then, I won't tremble, I won't cry, I'll hold the love you amplify. Because I never stand alone, your affection travels home. Being held isn't about arms, it's about certainty. You hold me when we're apart, even through shifting years. Your love doesn't borrow strength, it comes and disappears into the rhythm of my heart. You hold me when we're apart. When time has softened every bone, when hands grow slow and voices low, we'll smile remembering how we knew that love held long before it grew. Into the future we built tight, we were held even through the night. Touch will fade, but not the way you hold me. You hold me when we're apart, and when we're old and gray, you'll still hold me in the same way. Not with strength, but gentle stay. Because home was always in your heart, and you held me even apart. Some hearts hug with arms, yours hugs with trust. You hold me when we're apart, not by need, but by love. I'm never alone, not as long as you're the one I belong to. Every love has a journey, ours has a destination. Goodbyes don't scare me anymore, not like they used to before. Because with you it never hurts, our love just pauses then reverts. No matter where the seasons run, my heart remembers where it's from. Distance can borrow time, but it can't own love. Love always finds its way back, no matter how far we roam. Through shifting plans and winding roads, it still returns us home. The world can pull, the days can stack, but love always finds its way back. Some days fly fast and leave no trace, some empty space. But even when our clocks don't match, our loyalty stays latched. We don't chase, we just return. Love doesn't wander, it relearns. We don't hold on from fear, we hold on from certainty. Love always finds its way back, past every busy day, through quiet nights and tired eyes and words we didn't say. No matter where the miles track, love always finds its way back. People think love disappears if it stops showing up for years, but ours never fades or shakes. It settles deeper with the breaks. 'Cause time apart never divides. Two hearts equal on both sides. Some love survives by holding tight. Ours survives by trusting right. Love always finds its way back, never lost in the unknown. Even when life moves too fast, it still comes marching home. Not out of need, not out of lack. Love always finds its way back. I've seen love cling as if afraid, but ours is calm, maturely made. No jealousy, no test to pass, just faith built slow like glass. Strong enough to bend, not break. Something rare that distance makes. Some love depends on closeness, ours depends on truth. Love always finds its way back, no matter the detour. Even when life drifts apart, our hearts remain secure. We don't force love to stay on track. Love always finds its way back. One day we'll wake beneath one sky, and distance won't apply, but I'll carry this beautiful phase, the time we loved in separate days. Because closeness isn't what we waited for, we were already close at the core. Reunion isn't proof our love was real long before it. Love always finds its way back, from silence or from storm. Through changing jobs or shifting dreams, it still remains warm. Never fading, never slack. Love always finds its way back. If someday miles appear again, I won't fear the world like then, because you taught me without words that love returns without being lured. It's not a chase, not a race, it's a steady resting place. Closeness isn't where we stand, it's what we carry everywhere. Love always finds its way back, through every life we live. No matter how the memories fade, love still knows how to give. Some bonds break, ours never cracks. Love always finds its way back. When years turn heavy on our bones and laughter lives in softer tones, we'll sit and look at all we knew and whisper, I always came back to you. Because distance was never the villain, it was the witness take. Love always finds its way back, through every life we live. No matter how the memories fade, love still knows how to give. Some bonds break, ours never cracks. Love always finds its way back. when laughter lives in softer tones, we'll sit and look at all we knew and whisper, I always came back to you. Because distance was never the villain, it was the witness. Time knows rules, but love returns. Love always finds its way back, from youth to silver hair, through memory, through quiet rooms. I'll meet you always there, no goodbye, no time, no track. Love always finds its way back. Some hearts stay because they must, ours stays because it chooses. Love always finds its way back, not because it needs to, but because it wants to. Wherever we go, we come home to each other.